'Cause I really need somebody. Tell me you that somebody. Billy, what's up, bruh?
Well, literally, a beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, the site of this
Oh
year's
yeah, this is
Orange
serious.
Bowl,
My
one of
dog's
the
not
oldest
talking.
college football playoffs. The second half of the
What's up,
quarterfinals give the
bruh?
top four seeds a time to begin their quest toward the
This
national
this shit they
championship.
got. Why I always gotta
Run
play
in
you in
will
the
battle
playoffs,
tested
bruh?
team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the
Here we
number
come.
6 seed in
There
this
we go.
playoff, the
There
Michigan
we go.
Wolverines, taking on the
There
number
go
1
them
seed in the
dogs.
playoff, the Texas
There go them
Longhorns.
dogs.
Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit, and here we
Damn.
go, a college football
We be
playoff
turned.
quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great
Yeah, bro, this shit crazy before the playoffs they do that. That shit dumb. Oh no.
And that one will bounce
My
out of the
bad.
back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Kinda nervous, man. They might do some fuck shit, try to hurt. They might try to do some fuck shit, bro.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
They might try to do some fuck shit, bro. They might try to hurt Big School before he break the record.
Rush set it down to the offense. First down.
That's all I want is the record.
And now a timeout quickly
This
called by the
nigga,
as they try to get everybody on the same page.
this nigga Billy.
First down play call. How aggressive.
Oh man.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. He's past the marker and still going. That's good for a first down near the 40. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and
That's Big School, bro. That's Big School.
Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, all the footwork that they've done to get ready for this game.
Big School.
The opening drive, they see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Thorne. And looking for a big play here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and
Oh,
catch.
man.
Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the PAT is good.
Nah, that's a bruh. That's the Billy Bomb. I don't know how the fuck I didn't know that was coming.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, I help you, man.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Boy, I thought he might shake through there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Shit don't be making no sense. Because I'm not supposed to be passing out no towels or nothing. They're supposed to replace them in your rooms.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The DB's backing off from the line now. He's on the run. Launches deep. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense.
But didn't I say call me as soon as you walk through the door?
Hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I'm going to call you back after my game, man. I don't like you on listen. I'm going to call you back. Something going crazy with you. You losing your mind.
The play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, downfield.
I'll call you back. You losing your mind.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Billy, I just want the record, Billy. I ain't trying to do too much, bro. I just want the record, bro. You came for the record, Billy.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You just came for the record. That's it, Billy.
This offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He's moving out of the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now
Hey, bro, the nigga didn't get that.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He bought some time. Now lets it go. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just
I'm already knowing. I was got nervous on that play.
Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
No press here. The defense backing away. It's a run to the left. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
What you got against school, bro?
Crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Caught quickly. Ball is free in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And it's no good. He missed it. But a flag is down, so let's see what this is about.
Thank God. Thank God.
So first and 10 for the offense after a
Thank God.
fourth down penalty on the defense.
Damn, cuz.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a
Thank God. 15 more yards, we break that record.
This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Pitch play to the back. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the running back takes the handoff. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score.
Man, that flag helped me like shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That flag saved me.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. The offense will obviously decline
they
that
tweaking.
penalty and take the result of the play. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
That's a crazy cut, Billy. That's a crazy cut.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, here's the inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the ball is hauled in.
They got me clicking on the wrong people, dog. Damn.
For this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
All right, Billy, you got to run the ball. All right.
This offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Thorne. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack. 3rd down and 3. Trying to make it 3 consecutive 3rd down conversions. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yards.
This nigga running like he Ricky Williams or something.
Of that first down marker. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Breaks loose at the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong. That's
He's trying to look sweet right there, trying to make a play.
me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't
Man.
go into traffic and potentially.
I see you watching my man schooling,
Good
man.
job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's good, bro? Did you need some help?
He's back to
No, you good.
on 2nd and 10. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been
Yeah, I don't know why he started celebrating.
the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going. Bringing pressure. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Hey, bro, what are they doing?
But it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll run it here. Finding space, just trucks through the defender. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole.
Man, that's the record, bro. Bury a thing of the past, bro.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Ruiz. And he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other what people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good.
Got space looking for the end zone here. Doesn't quite get in.
And I did the exact same thing I did on first down, and the nigga just went right by me, bro.
Helps an offense in committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
That's a hell of a push by my D tackle too.
Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial score for the offense.
Good shit, bro.
Just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into
That's good shit, bro.
further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team to just keep chipping away.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
That's school, bruh.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Back to throw. It's Thorne. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, hit as he throws. And it's incomplete. Even
What the fuck is that, bro?
He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver and almost...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And he breaks the tackle and later a solid gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they
Fuck.
create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense...
I'm supposed to go do that for real, but it's all right.
The big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Back to pass. It's Thorne. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return.
That's that bullshit.
Changes possession. The offense will take over at the 20.
You could be turned around and still you could be turned around and still get a pick.
To get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Inside the 20.
So they make an open field tackle in this game, man.
Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Hit just as he throws the ball. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will
You out of here?
First half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ruiz. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to pass. It's Thorne. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And there's the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Bringing it out. It's Ruiz. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Hey, Billy, bro, what you got going on, bro? You trying to have a full race?
Chunk play.
Love this throw by the quarterback, Chris, because he gives his receiver a chance. I was always taught on a nice deep post route, put it up in the air and as far as you can throw it and let the receiver run underneath it. Let him adjust his timing. That's exactly what they were able to do here, and they get a big gain.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Look at this shit.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
We making you work, Billy. I made you work for that one. Oh, man.
Smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And you've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that.
Eric, you all right, man?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. The returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure.
Here's the throw deep downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now the important point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. The defensive penalty is declined. Offensive.
I don't know why they keep running into me.
That play. Now the
You too, Eric, man.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Thorne. Catch made. A lot of space now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10 now. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Man, I don't know what happened here with this defense. The tight end was wide open. Had to be a bust in coverage.
So they were backed up, and in one play, they're suddenly threatening to score. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's an option look. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He eludes the rush. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is really set up.
Billy, you know my quarterback, brother. Breaking tackles, bro.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Hey, that's bullshit, Billy. That was bullshit, Billy. No cap. That was bullshit, Billy. Are you talking about the old man you was with or a different ex? And did you ever confront the person?
Now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Extending the play now. Has the first still.
Hey, Billy, I'm going to knock his head off. You know, you cut in one more time.
We'll have first and goal right there.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Going after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught. Completion. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. The secondary backed up off the ball now. On third down, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Now Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to launch it deep again. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. So here we go, 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game.
I bet.
It's up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll toss it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Defense is coming after him. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Yeah, it looked like you pressed the wrong button on that one.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Thorne. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer.
On a scramble play, bro, this game is ridiculous, bro.
The quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback and sure made him pay for it.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Texas. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down. They don't gain anything from here. It's a 51-yard field goal try. And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. The Wolverines churn out another first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. The back's got it again. Powerful running into the secondary. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump in front here in the fourth.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Thorne. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the back now goes in motion. A change of direction.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the right. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Linebacker shifting around now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much of a return, but the pick.
Bro, what the fuck?
The offense up at the 33.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted.
He ended the game twice. Let's get out of here.
To be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't
Oh,
make.
man. He ended the game twice.
Not
Let's
gonna
get
get
out
the
of
ball
here.
back. This could end up costing him the game.
Fighting off the defender. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game.
That's big school, bro.
And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he's shoved out of bounds for the defense, short of the first down marker.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And the defense is going to hang on here as the time runs out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial